It will be recalled that as the elections of 2023 approached, the parties were supposed to commence their campaigns on the 28th of September in 2022. But on the 26th of September, Ninas did take out an advertorial in Guardian newspaper, as you can see, to pose advanced 10 interrogatories addressed to the political parties that were heading to elections under the 1999 Constitution that guarantee all kinds of evil. We challenged the media at the time, and those who were clapping and cheering for one political party or the other, to question those candidates, to question those political parties with these interrogatories, because Nina's position is that those interrogatories were basically things that will not change or improve from the election, no matter who emerged. We wanted the discussions leading to the election to revolve around asking the candidates that are promising all kinds of Eldorados. Oh, we're going to take you to heaven. The other one says, oh, we're going to take you to, the moon. We were, if we who were looking for change, everybody that was looking for, that was canvassing support for one party or the other probably wanted something to change. Those who were supporting P2B wanted to see an end to corruption, wanted to see an end to impunity, wanted to see, re-emergence of rule of law and all kinds of things. Those who were supporting Atiku had their reasons and all of that. But if you're going to get anything different from what you've been living with, and that there's a constitution by which all of those who have been managing Nigeria since 1999 have been managing Nigeria, and Nigeria has become this dark, this bad. Ninas wanted to raise the discussion because our prescription is that no improvement can be, attained under that constitution. Generally, things will only get worse until it all collapses into some, commotion, some very heavy commotion, and therefore, election has now come and gone. You can see the kind of outcome we have. And we have a second chance since the election is inconclusive, the presidential election. And we have fallen into an interregnum, a period without legitimate government. We have a second chance now to focus on these interrogatories. Those things Ninas say will not change no matter who emerges president, so that we can take the decision, we can go to the decision of whether we really need to continue to waste our time on matter of who will get to government house or how to go to any election at all. The error of going to 2023 election under the 1999 Constitution is staring everybody in the face. But because the matter is now in a logjam, nobody has emerged, we might as well rest that doomed voyage with its outcome so far and go to transition. And if anybody now wants to know why Ninas say nothing will improve, let's go in a 4-part broadcast. We're going to take those 10 points of interrogation, which we call interrogatories, to open up what the Constitution has to do with the killings you see, with the corruption you see, with the impunity you see, with the electoral rigging and haste you see, with the infrastructural decay you see, such that no matter who becomes president, those things will not improve or change or go away, because it's like leaving the tap on. As long as that constitution is standing, the tap is on. Those things will flow, no matter who is president. And because, more particularly because the mandate of the president does not extend to changing constitution. Not even the National Assembly. Constitution making is a business of the people. And so we very quickly get to the first one. We had indicated that we see the subsidy that has been removed now, and people are getting up. People are already feeling the bite everywhere. Businesses are already collapsing. More will happen. Inflation is jumping through the roof. And so we said fuel, the matter of availability of petroleum products. In that interrogatory, we said the reason we are talking about subsidy is because we are importing petroleum, because we are paying in dollar for products we have to consume here, and our naira is not strong enough. So by the time you bring it to the pump, you discover that how much you spent cannot, the people cannot pay all of it, and then you begin to talk about subsidy. If you ask why are we importing, is because we are not refining. We have 3 million barrels of crude oil to take from. We need only 10% of that to service the local demand 100%. But why are we not refining? It is because refineries are on the exclusive list of the 1999 Constitution. There is no solution to availability of petroleum products. Labour Congress, listen to it. Nigerian students hear it. The market unions, listen to it. All of those who will soon pour out to the street to say, oh, we don't agree anymore. The reason you will not have any reprieve, any improvement on the question of availability of petroleum products is that refineries are on the exclusive list. And in that exclusive list, the federal government decide what will happen. We have seen what they've done with the 4 refineries in Kaduna and Port Harcourt and Warri. We have seen how they have licensed one Fulani man in monopoly, Dangote, to refine for all of. It's all because it's on that exclusive list. If that constitution goes down today, refineries will become something that everybody who have capacity can go to do, like it happens in other countries. And there's no reason why we can't process even the entire stock of our 2-3 million barrels of crude oil every day, providing the employment it has to generate at home, instead of exporting it by the import of a finished product. There is no other solution to that problem except we want to deceive ourselves. As it is with petroleum subsidy, the electricity, you hear about what's it called, the increase, impending increase in tariff again. The little SMC, the SMEs that are still managing to survive running generator, now with the price of petrol that has jumped through the roof, they are going to shut down. Many of them already shut down. The little augmentation that comes from electricity, the public supply, they say they want to increase it. So more jobs are going to be lost. More difficulties are going to be introduced to individuals and businesses that rely on energy for what they do. There's no solution to that problem because it is electricity generation and transmission that is locked down by that constitution. Forget about the talk of amendment that Buhari was signing the day he was leaving office. The amendment is signed about how the states can now generate. Those things are cosmetic. When you get into the contents of it, you discover that the raw material, what you need to produce that electricity that you have now been licensed to, is a fraud. What the states need to generate electricity is still on the exclusive list. If you need gas, for instance, or petroleum, or even to run turbine, whatever it is you need to be the source of that electricity is still on that exclusive list, so that the state that is thinking that it can go and generate electricity will still have to depend on federal government for the gas that is on the exclusive list. So there's nothing that has changed, will change with electricity as long as that constitution is standing. If you want electricity to come back within the range of prices you can afford, let us insist that that constitution that ties down the generation and transmission capacity goes down. It is the Constitution 1999 that is the reason you don't have electricity. It's the reason you won't have electricity. It doesn't matter whether Peter Obi or Tinubu becomes president. As it is for the two, we come to the question of insecurity. Arms and ammunition are on that exclusive list. As long as the arms and ammunition sit on that exclusive list, there's nothing that will improve insecurity, because those who are living in that insecurity are not, the states are not able to organize. They know their terrain. They are not able to organize what could become security for their people. You wait for the federal government that doesn't know where the problem is to organize your security. In a federation, it should not be so. Everything you are told will be done to improve security is going to fail, except that constitution goes down. We are telling you something you can verify. There are lawyers amongst you. There are people you can ask. The media, why is the media not asking these questions? Why is the media not taking it up with the people who are pretending they have other solutions? The political parties, the people, the candidates in the elections, the people who are now advertising all kinds of other ways they are going to solve these problems. We challenge the media to go to that Guardian publication of September 26, 2022, the 10-point interrogatory of Ninas, to raise those questions that are there, to ask these people who are advertising how they are going to solve these problems differently, to say, how are you going to solve electricity if it is locked down by the exclusive list? How are you going to solve petroleum product availability if refineries are locked down there? How are you going to solve security if arms and ammunition are locked down there? Until those things are the taps from where all these evils flow. We have identified it. If you want to continue to live in it and die in it, it will be your choice. But if you want to come out of it, it is not the question of who gets to government house or who provides better leadership. It is turn off the tap. That constitution must go down for any of these things to change. It doesn't matter who you try. And why do we continue to waste our time for who will come to mop for us? Because that's what it boils down to, mopping. Can't we turn off the tap by insisting that we turn off the tap? We stop there.